My mother never believed I was abused by her husband. Now she wants my abuser to move in with me? I told my mother what my stepfather was doing to me when I was 12. She slapped me across the face and called me a liar. I told her again at 13. She said I was jealous of her happiness. Said I wanted attention because I couldn't stand that she finally had a real family. A real family. Her words. Like I was the rough draft she was trying to erase. I told her at 14. She dragged me to a therapist and told him I had a habit of making up stories. The therapist believed her. Why wouldn't he? She cried so convincingly. I told her at 15. She said if I mentioned it one more time, she would send me to live with my biological father, the one who hadn't called since I was 3. I stopped telling her after that. My stepfather knew he had won. The night I turned 16 and told my mother I was moving out, he stood in the kitchen doorway with his arms crossed, smirking. Good luck out there. Let's see who believes your little stories now. My mother didn't stop me, didn't ask where I would go. She just watched me pack like I was a problem finally solving itself. My half-siblings, his kids, stood behind her. They were 9 and 7. They didn't understand why I was leaving. I couldn't explain. I couch surfed for a year, finished high school somehow, worked 2 jobs through community college, transferred to a state school, got a degree in accounting, got a job, got promoted, bought a small condo with a balcony that faced a park. Just me, just mine, just quiet. I built a life so far from that house that sometimes I forgot it existed. Then my mother called last month, first time in 8 years. Your stepfather had a stroke. He can't work anymore. We lost the house. I waited for more, an apology, an acknowledgement, something. We need somewhere to stay. Why are you calling me? Your brother and sister both said you have space. Tyler's apartment is too small. Emma just had a baby. You're the only one without kids, without a husband, without a life worth considering, just a spare room waiting to be useful. Do you remember what I told you when I was 12? She exhaled like I had just said something exhausting. I really hoped you weren't going to bring that up. That was so long ago. You were a troubled child. You made things up for attention. I thought you would have grown out of this by now. Grown out of it. Like trauma was a pair of jeans I should have donated years ago. Has he grown out of it? Or did he just find someone else after I left? You're being cruel. You've always been difficult. It's no wonder you're alone. I live alone because it's safer than living with him. Nothing ever happened. You invented the whole thing because you couldn't handle not being the center of attention. I listened to her rewrite my childhood for 3 more minutes. The same script she had been reciting for 20 years. I used to cry when I heard it. Then I used to scream. Now I just felt tired. You're right. Nothing happened. She paused, surprised. If something had happened, you would be the kind of mother who let her daughter get hurt and blamed her for it. You would be the kind of mother who chose a man over her own child. Since nothing happened, you're just the kind of mother who shows up 20 years later asking for a bedroom. Silence. I'm not sure which version is worse. You can't just, my condo has 1 bedroom, mine. My couch is for guests I actually want. You should call someone who believes your version of events. Maybe they have room. I hung up. I heard my mother found a church group that took them in. I heard she tells people I abandoned her. I heard my stepfather still can't speak properly after the stroke. Good. Now he knows what it feels like to say something and have no one listen. I drink coffee on my balcony every morning. I sleep well at night. Some people think forgiveness means forgetting, but I remember everything, and my door stays locked.